I just thought this was my vape. And I almost hit my microphone. Clean out my bags. Hey, Vinny. What you doing, Vinny? Vinny boy. Hey, Maki. Maki sauce. Moxie Auto. Where did... Honey, did you move my little mic, my little tripod? Huh. Weird. Do you want your stuff heated up in the oven or the microwave? I'll throw my lasagna in there too. Oh, that's right. I didn't know that was rice in there. Tom was supposed to come over at 3, but I think I'm going to tell him to just hold off because of the weather. Not Tommy, Thomas. Okay, stuff's in the oven. Oh, there's that freaking bolt I needed. Brother.
But it's also Joe Kent. I don't know if you've watched the whole Joe Kent Tucker interview yet, but at one point,
I saw some of it last night. Yeah.
At one point, he suggests that the government uses a strategy of if there's something that they want to keep hidden, they will cut off all information to intentionally allow the craziest people to fill in the gaps, so that that lane of inquiry just seems discredited. It's like, well, the government narrative seems more plausible.
Yo, what up?
Than these like Egyptian lanes and the French Legion or whatever else is being spun out here. So I guess that's right. And so I kind of, that rang a bell for me in terms of the allegations of what's going on with these message boards. Because
What's cracking? What's going on, peoples? Let's see. Fran, for Fran. B Fran? What's going on, people? How goes your days? Starting to snow here again. You can kind of see some flakes. I love it. I love snow after the last day of winter. Hallelujah. Praise snow. What's everyone going? Hey, Finley, what are you doing? It's my dog. Any words? Don't eat that. I know you want to eat that bunny tail. No bunny tails. Juniper, would you like to say something? Speak. Speak. What? Hello? You said hello. Good job. Good girl. Okay, get down. No jumping. Psycho. Starting to make her go crazy. I shouldn't have done that. Oh, look. There's the menace. This cat right there, a menace. This cat right there, sweet and weird. This dog, on the spectrum. Juniper, sit. Karate. Good girl. See, she knows tricks even. You gotta go outside, probably. Here, one sec, I gotta put my dog outside, but I will keep my microphone. I hope everyone's having a good day. Night, evening, whatever time it is, Juniper. Wait. 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 I gotta, oh. Is this frozen? No. Okay. Good girl. There. Whew. Holy Jeff Spicoli. So, anyone got any ideas? I got a bunch of leather I have to laser some pictures on or cut some shapes out of. I'm trying to make some wallets. So, I need some design ideas. Huh, Luigi, you got any ideas? You cookie-eating mongrel? This kitty loves cookies. Don't you, Weege? Yep. Oh, you need water too, eh, guys? Holy moly, I am on it today. Sorry, everyone saw my brain right there. Oh, I'm sick of the snow. You can make a couch. I mean, that would take a lot of leather. But you know what would be cool? It would be laser engraving something on a little leather couch on like the corner of a wallet. So it was like, you could see, like, oh, this is leather. It could have been a couch, but it's just a wallet. I like baseball gloves, but I don't know how to make a baseball glove. I also live in Maine, so like bean boots are a big thing. Juniper, why are you always getting caught on something? I gotta get you a better. Wait. Okay, Finley, wait. Finley, you menace. I shouldn't have brought my phone. What was I thinking? That's not your fault, Finley. This is me. Oh, crackers. Holy. There. Sorry about that. Struggle. Riding the struggles bus. I don't know what else is made of leather that people use. Belts. Belts are pretty cool, but I don't ever wear belts. I usually use a shoelace. I was thinking about, he like dies. Luigi, let her drink water without licking her ear, you menace. Holy, dude. My cat licks this dog's ear incessantly. He's wilding out over here. Like, I don't know how her ear's not just chapped. I lasered these. These were kind of little simple things I made for a video. I made a lighthouse. That one's got a piece of dog hair on it. That's fun. Tiny lighthouse. I 3D printed this. Huh, Junie? We gotta wait for your son to get done so I can frickin' let him back inside. You can get the shot back. Got this cool spray paint for $2.99 yesterday. I gotta find something to actually spray paint though. Cammy Bam, how goes it? Oh, I thought I said hello to you the first time. I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to ignore you, I hope you know. How's your day going? Oh, you ready, Finley? Come on. Come on, doodle boy. Up. Up. Okay. Psychopath dog. Oh, shut this door. Beef. We're supposed to get like 6 inches of snow today. You know who's got 2 thumbs and didn't want snow? Me. I am not very tall. I am 5'6". It is just the angle I'm holding my phone at. 5'7". I take that back. Don't tell anybody I'm 5'6". You hear me? Nobody. I gotta turn this down. And then go check the food. My girlfriend's 6'3". What? I mean, you're 49 and 6'3". That's what I tell everybody. Yeah, so they just think I'm dating this old Amazon lady. Yeah. She's okay with it, though. As you can clearly tell. Morally, I'm very tall. I wouldn't even say that. That's a cool camera. $250 camera. What's, you can make, oh, he does make hats. He makes, like, those, I don't know if they're old, like, reporter hats or whatnot, but they're pretty sick. I mean, I don't think I could rock one with my hair, but I'm good. I slept way later than I wanted to. It's now the afternoon. I've been working on lasering on leather for wallets that my friend and I are trying to make. So I've been messing around with that a little bit. I can't get it to focus well, but it's supposed to be a lighthouse scene. I don't know how to make my camera work. But I'm good. Just waiting for some lunch to warm up. The weather's not as good as I am. Yeah, thanks. What are you up to? Besides just chilling on the YouTube, doing some scrolling. Hey, you nubs, cut it out. Sorry if I just blew your ear. Do you remember me? Grumpapotamus? No, I don't, but I am so sorry that I missed your name because that is one that definitely would have stuck in my head. If it was in the middle of a tirade I was on, I apologize. But Grumpapotamus, if you don't think that I'm going to forget that this time, then now you're wrong. I'm not going to forget that. Grumpapotamus. Oh, jeez Louise. So did everyone have a good weekend? What was the most exciting thing that happened to anybody? Anybody have anything unique go down? Not in like a bad unique, I guess, because there's probably a lot of... I stepped in a dog turd. Cymax, what's going on, bubs? What's that? Oh, it's the Rothschild, my bro, my man, my insider. The insider I needed but never knew I deserved. Trying to watch a man... yeah, I mean... I'm trying not to shout. I do have this tiny microphone. I put my windscreen on it to hopefully knock my voice down a little bit. I don't know if it did, but you know. I haven't gone off on too much of a tirade today. I usually try to set my thing. Finley, what are you doing? Are you guys arguing over the top and the bottom of the couch? All right. No, not you, another guy. Oh, okay, good. Because I mean, easily that could be a descriptor for me, honestly, most of the time. Bad weekend, and it is yucky as bejesus out there. Like, it was nice Friday afternoon. It got to like 50 degrees again, and I was like, maybe, just maybe, we'll have a good stretch. And then Mother Nature's like, no, and kicked me in the face with her energy legs. And if anyone has never seen Power Thirst on YouTube, you should check it out. It's pretty good. It's like a little YouTube video. Obviously, it's a YouTube video, you dipstick. Oh, I gotta find something to do. I gotta go out and laser some more stuff, I guess. So what are you doing, Michael, anyway? Been doing anything exciting? You said bad weekend, isn't it? What do you mean bad weekend? Did something bad happen to you, or do you mean weather-wise? Anybody like Stouffer's lasagna? I'm cooking one right now. I'll gladly give you a piece. Look at this mud. I'm sick of this mud. We go for a side-by-side ride. Ooh, could make a football. That's actually a good... I think we need like a rubber... We need a rubber lining. But you could probably take one out of a different football, and then you could make your own like specialized custom one-off football. That's like kind of what I'm looking at. I want to make like... simple but nice things. Like last time I bought a wallet, I researched that stuff for like hours. I want to make a pair of these. Like, we live in Maine, like I said, so this is like a big thing here. But they're LL Bean boots. Yeah, they're called bean boots, but I'd like to make these, but I don't know how to get the bottoms. Like, I don't know where you would ever get that part of a shoe. Maybe Temu. Yeah, and then so cold. I don't, like, it would be one thing if it stayed consistent. Like, if I get used to the cold, like, whatever. But then it's like 65 one day, and I go to work in 3 sweatshirts, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm dying right now. Oh my God, those dogs. I don't think you'll be able to hear them smashing around down there, but they definitely are. I could go out and laser. Oh yeah, I did get that new saw. I gotta wait for the food to be done. Let's see. Anybody got any suggestions for things that I could laser on said football? I'm gonna write down football though. Football, or like, is the outside of a basketball made of leather? Probably not. I'd like to do a baseball glove though. I wonder if I could get Claude to make me a schematic to cut out for a baseball glove. In a minute, I'm gonna ask Claude something. You can make bags. Yeah, that is one thing that we were looking at. There's a couple like leather companies, like Portland Leather Goods, I've gotten stuff from before that are pretty nice. I rode horses when I was little, so like this is like something from that would usually be used on saddle bags and stuff. It's really thick. It's not treated yet, though, I don't think. But I have all different kinds of leather. He gave me like a whole bag. This kid that I went to high school with, I just randomly ran into him again. And we were just started chatting up, and we were like, yeah, I want to start a business. He's like, I want to start a business. And I was like, should we start a business maybe? It's kind of like Step Brothers, except we're both dirtbag hippies that like the Grateful Dead a lot. We both have Grateful Dead tattoos, which is also kind of funny. Do I have a battery bank? Yes, I do. But I might have taken it out in the building. But we also, what's this one saying? Dead AF. Yeah, you can definitely have a cord that reaches. Definitely. Sure. Where did I put those cords? I definitely had one last night. I twisted it up. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those dogs downstairs were fast. A horse saddle you can make. Yeah, horse saddles. I could. Well, I have a child. And they used to have this thing called the daddy saddle. I don't know if it was ever actually real or not, but I saw it on John Oliver or some shit. Oh, why did I plug this in over here? And you can just make high quality saddles to give your kids back rides with. Where do you want me to plug this in? Right here? Okay, here, hold this in. Can you hold the microphone as well? Say something for a minute.
I really don't want to.
Well, no, it's a hot mic.
Cool.
Just kidding. Well, no, it actually is. Oh, Lord. All right, we back. Sorry. You had to see the back of my villain lair. So, oh, it's Hockey Boys. What's cracking? Never bought that rug yesterday, by the way. Completely blanked out, both of us, as we were walking through the store talking about buying the rug. Easily got distracted. Sandals, yeah, that would be cool. That's a good idea. We want to do a lot of like small stuff at first too, because the way shipping is. Because I mean, I have a little bit of insight on shipping. It's expensive. I have a notebook somewhere, right there. Not a notebook, but a notepad. Sandals would be good though. I like sandals. And you could do. He made this thing called an impossible bracelet. It's like a piece of leather cut into strips, but he braided it somehow. You've seen those? Like it's like they're all connected still, but they're braided. I don't know how he did it. It makes no sense to me. To me, it just still seems like impossible. Let me see here. Now I need a pen. All right, cool. Got a pen. Very tiny pen. Let's see. His hats he makes are super sick though. And one thing is like I have a 3D printer, so we were thinking we could make like unique shapes and mold stuff over the 3D printed material. We could also do like stamps and presses with like custom stuff because we could just 3D print whatever somebody would want essentially. And then be able to stamp it on there in like a one-off kind of thing. You could do that with like anything though. I'm trying to think of good names too for like company because we kind of each have our own like little entity itself. Like I do a lot of stuff under Brown Did That, but he does a lot of stuff under Tommy No Sweat Leatherwork. So we're trying to just come up with something that's like mutually like Maine kinda, but still leather related, but sounds premium. Like we want something that doesn't sound like two hippies in the middle of the woods in rural Maine are stamping a bunch of leather while they giggle about stamping a bunch of leather. It's still quality, but it's just, you know, the mental picture is what people are. I want them to think some high quality kid in Bangladesh made this wallet for $4. Oh, Claude, come here. Let me see. New task. Chat. Can you help me Search how to make a baseball glove. Let's see. Let's see what Claude gives me. Won at what, brother? I don't know. I won? I'm sorry. I blanked. I'm lost. What's up, though? I had to log back into my Jagex client yesterday, but I do have it open right now. I haven't gone in. I'm still non-members. The title. Oh, 1-1. Oh, I ran. Sorry. I'm just keeping track of how many days we've been overseas. Not overseas, like all of us, but like. We won the war. We're still here, though. Let me see. I gotta make my account a member. I've got a bond on it right now, though. I gotta go bond it up, and then I'll take you to Gem Crab. Have you been to the new island at all? Probably, I'd assume the Valamore. Is it Valamore? Yeah. Oh, I went to a 1750 world. That's high hopes. Oh, we gotta go check the food in the oven. I don't know if you could hear me or not either. My mic was down beside my thing. You wanna do a dab ski when I come back? Cool, cool. Oh, I could laser some RuneScape stuff on wallets. That would be cool. Hey, can you guys, like, not and say you did? That would be, like, really cool if you did that. I'd, like, so love that. I might have to go to I gotta go to the store here before it gets too yucky out. I wonder, I would take my phone to the store, but I don't know if it'll... last time I traveled with my phone, it didn't work as well as I anticipated. I'm gonna have to get a 5G hotspot for my phone. I guess I wouldn't work either then, because it's still on the same cell phone service. All right, let's see. Oh, there's my tripod. Let's see. So over here, I gotta find a place. Oh, I literally just brought my tripod down over here. The moon bears won't know what hit them when we bring the freedom to it. Exactly. I've been waiting for those friggin' button on my phone. I've been waiting for those suckers to get it for a long time. Those damn moon bears. Any bears. Teddy bears, moon bears, guava bears. I like red pandas. Those are kind of neat. Holy Jeff Spicoli. I'm knocking shit over here left and right. Alright, let's see. Sandals. Sandals, football. That'd be cool to do like a specialty football during like the large bowl. Why is I should have put my tripod in a different spot. I'm literally pushing every side button on my iPhone right now. Nobody's ever known freedom until we've brought it to them. Football. Baseball. I wonder if baseball itself would be kind of cool. Like an all leather baseball, but not like white leather, like just leather. What else are just some things that are made of leather? Wallets, belts, keychains, dog collars, shoes. He's made a couple pairs of like slippers and loafers, and they look sick. Like, it's just so interesting because I guess like leather itself is like there's a lot of stuff you got to do with it, but I feel like it's one of those things where it's like once you figured or you just started to do it, it wouldn't be it's not the hardest to start doing. It's probably hard to master. Anything's hard to master. But starting to do it, it's just like really thick paper, kind of. Because like a lot of fabric and stuff is like so floppy. I have a sewing machine that I've never turned this new one on that Kelly's your grandmother gave us that, right? That sewing machine? Oh, well, her dead grandmother gifted it to us from the spiritual plane. But after she died, so. With permission, mind you. We didn't just say she gave it to us from the spiritual plane. I'm pretty sure Kelly can talk to dead people. Yo, Riz Monkey, what up? Come to Riz up the chat. How's she going? Ugh. Oh, Kelly, I was going to ask you, do you want anything at the store? That was harsh. That hurt my throat. Those dogs will not stop. It's because of what? Oh, the weather? They're acting all strange. We're trying to figure out some ideas of things that are made of leather that we could potentially turn into a product or make our own version of such. Oh yeah, come here, Claude. Let's see. What you're actually building. 40 construction steps in 4 hours? I mean, that doesn't seem that bad. 4 hours to complete something. Leather shoes, my dude. Yeah, I got shoes. I wrote it down. That's literally the last thing I got on the list, my mans. I didn't ignore you. Would you ever get a bunch of Rottweilers just for probably not. Not that I think that any dog is like predisposed to be bad. Because like I have friends that have like pit bulls and stuff that are the sweetest babies ever, but I just don't really like Rottweilers themselves as a breed. You can make pictures, yeah, kind of like this one. I wanted to just make a small thing of a lot of like small pieces. Like you can't see it right through the camera, but like you can pick out the individual bricks and stuff on here. Maybe if I flip my camera around, you might be able to. If it'll focus. But I mean, I think it came out pretty good detail for just like my first time lasering on it. And we want to put like stuff like that on our wallets and whatnot because like it came out pretty good. I just don't know. We got to see what'll happen like after we treat it, or if we should do it on treated leather first or whatnot. But I seen a huge Malamute try to post outside of Starbucks today. It was crazy. There's like there's a dude on my run that has like one of the big Caruso dogs. I don't know. Cane Corsos, yeah, and like he opened his door to get a package one day and like opened the door all the way up and the dog was at like the end of the hallway just like sitting just menacingly, and I was like, oh yes, beanies would be sick. I want to make like patches that we could put onto beanies too. I think that would be sick because I'm a big beanies guy. I don't know if you'd be able to tell that. All right, I gotta go get Kelly some rice. And then I think, oh, I have a Gatorade right there. Forgot all about that. Ever walk down the stairs like that? That was so scary. Beanies is good. Like, I want to make a lot of stuff that, like, I like and use, too. That's, like, a big thing. Like, Life After the Buyout. What's that about on Reddit? I'll have to check that out. I mean, I haven't heard anything from UPS about my buyout yet or not. And like I think the waiting is killing me more than I can clip this literally on my shirt. I think the waiting is killing me more than UPS is killing me. What will you do if you have $10,000 to spend on one food order? Oh. See, I don't know if I would get one expensive, like not one expensive thing, or if I would like on one food order. Can it be from multiple places? Are you saying in like one go, or do you mean in one place? Even though the waifu's scared of even like a melon. Yeah, you could get like a shepherd or something that's like super loyal and good and smart, and they're a bigger dog. I mean, Juniper is pretty small and she's a shepherd. Well, she's shepherd and husky. Sorry about the water, 1 second. I gotta rinse a plate real quick. I haven't put the dishes in the dishwasher yet. That and that. Oh, my Lanta, I got a burp. Holy, she is starting to come down. Pretty good clip out there. Oh, I don't want to go to the grocery store. You can make rugs. Oh my, yeah, that would be really cool actually. I don't know if I have to show you. I had one place. Okay. Well, then I'm going to go to probably, oh, I've never been to like a very expensive restaurant. It would be a steakhouse for sure, and I would just be eating mainly steak. I would get mostly meat, probably some like oh man, see, because I wouldn't want to drink either because then I feel like that would be expensive but take a lot of my order. I don't know. You got me. That's a good question. It would definitely be steaks or elite tacos. I would want like somewhere that made tacos but used like Kobe beef, just like real expensive stuff but made just like street tacos out of it. You could like use duck fat for the fry the tortillas or something, you know, just get like way out there. Make like the bougiest taco truck in the world. Sell everything out of a van, but have the tacos be like $100 for 4. That's what I would want this meal to be. It would expensive tacos. Bracelets, yeah, that's a good idea. I don't know if you heard me talk about, he has this one that he made that's like too small for anyone to wear because he has to make it bigger, but I went to a fancy restaurant, got the waifu for the first time. Yeah. Tequila, what is tequila annatto ni? Is that just like a straight tequila? Like probably a very fancy agave tequila, I'm assuming. Well, I think all tequila is agave, but probably very clear. I don't know anything about tequila. I know I drink tequila. I just drink shots of it though. Yeah, it's like a double straight one. Oh, wow. I would need a big ass lime for that, brother. Holy. Like big ass lime, don't even say enough. And just a rock of Himalayan salt to lick afterwards. So if you want to hear a funny story about that, my dad used to own a feed store for like horses and animals and shit. Hey, you guys, cut it out or you're gonna get the bottle of consequences. God, I gave it to him anyway. I don't know why I warned him. My dad used to have these salt licks on the bottom shelf of one of his things, and I was probably like 3-4 years old, and there's a picture of me. I think somewhere, I gotta find it. Laying on the bottom shelf, licking the salt block. It was just so yummy. It was supposed to be a single, but the water poured like triple. Yeah. I can see that. Oh, God almighty. That would be wild. How did it go down? Was it smooth at least? I guess as smooth as tequila could be. People make a lot of homemade coffee brandy where I'm from. I don't know if you've ever had coffee brandy before. It's a lot of that. I am not a huge, like, every once in a while, I just get like a Tito and cranberries, like the zesty person everyone accuses me of being. I like cranberries so, I don't really like the smell of the Stouffer's chicken thing she wanted. Ugh. Yes, Luigi, I hear you. This is not your lunch. Watching from Russia. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you, my Soviet friend? Just kidding. You might not be a fan of that. I'm good. I'm on the same parallel as you. Well, Moscow. Not as you, I guess. I don't know where you're from. You could be not in Moscow. You getting snow? You yum salt block? Yeah, dude, I wish I was a baby deer. Those are the cutest friggin' things in the world. I deliver packages in this like area. I showed some yesterday. Well, like where I was talking to you in Martins is Calais. And there's deer in town, everywhere. Like dozens and dozens and dozens of deer. And I'll be like walking down a driveway and they'll be like 5 feet away from me, just like eyeing me down. And I'm like, what do I tell my boss if I'm getting beat up by a deer? Like there's videos online, that shit be happening. But then in the summer when all the little baby deer are out, it's so cute because you just see them fucking around in all the yards and stuff like that. Oh, sick. That's cool. I think I had a friend, not Serbia. Where did my friend just go? It starts with an A. What am I trying to think of? Armenia? I think I just had a friend went to Armenia. I don't know how far Armenia is from Serbia. Whoa, Sealman was trapped in a gulag right now. Whoa, Sealman is trapped in a gulag right now. Yikes. I hope not. Not in a gulag. There hasn't been gulag since forever. What are you talking about? Propaganda. Oh, hey Juniper. What are you doing? Oh yeah, my lasagna's downstairs. 1 second. My mic's still working. Anytime someone calls me and I ignore it, it jacks up my mic. So I have to like, Finley, you were just in the kitchen. I swear to God, if my lasagna's gone, you're dead. Finley, get in here now. This dog ate the top of my lasagna. Get down. Ouija. God, he swipes at me all the time. I swipe at him one time and he gets mad. Finley, come here. Come here. Come here. Finley, come on. He knows he did it. Look at this. He knows. He won't come. Come on. Not you, Juniper. I know you didn't do it. Finley, come here. You're getting the bottle of consequences. Luigi, you go over near the rest of that lasagna. You're going to get the consequences. Oh, my God. Well, that's too bad. Finley has eaten my dinner for the last 4 freaking meals. He ate an entire pizza the other day, didn't you? I don't know what I'm literally gonna have to like get a crate. Like he can't trust him around anything. I literally went upstairs for 2 seconds. He ate the top of my lasagna. I set it out on top of the stove for it to cool down, honey. I know. I'm just so blown away. I can't believe he keeps doing it. I'll lock him in the back bedroom. That's where he'll have to be sequestered. And my dog about to get in a... Bro, look like Majestic with a fresh comb, I'm sure. Yeah, I know. I do need a fresh comb and to get some Bosley hair regain right there. Oh my God, my dog's about to go to a gulag. Huh? No, I put it back in the oven just right now because it's still hot and I don't want it out there for him to eat and I can't just throw it straight in the trash. I mean, I guess I probably could. Throw my dog straight in the trash. Anybody want to doodle? VR boxing clipped? Do you actually do VR boxing? Because that'd probably be pretty cool. I've seen people do workouts like that. I don't know if it'd be any good for me. I'd like to do shadow boxing. I'd punch a wall. Actually, I know my child would punch a wall. Holy. Never seen that kid do anything more sweet. Is it like how like seriously like am I no, not that I'm aware of. Maybe someday, who knows? Who knows what tomorrow will bring. Damn, that dog. Dude, the dog, the cat, like ever since Luigi came here, Finley feels like since he sees Luigi just being a menace that he can just do this. It's like he ate breakfast earlier, like a big bowl, tried to eat Junipers, like damn doodles. Yeah, Luigi. That menace. Freaking turd ball. It's a full workout, man. Yeah, sweet. I did a lot of high intensity interval training when I did CrossFit. Not like, I didn't do CrossFit. I did do CrossFit at a box, but I had a friend that we just did CrossFit at a gym together, but I did a lot of like intensity training. But shadow box, is it like, probably a lot of like, what kind of VR set do you have? Actually, that's probably what I ought to ask. Are you a big Tom Brady fan? Am I a big Tom Brady fan? You Tom Brady fan, Kelly? Kelly watches football more than I do. Quest 3S. Is
There's no bigger fan of Tom Brady than Tom Brady.
There's no bigger fan of Tom Brady than Tom Brady. I mean, you could tell that when the Super Bowl was happening that year, and they were chirping up that what was the quarterback from Chiefs, right? He was supposed to do all that shit, and then he lost. And Tom Brady's like, yeah, I guess there's no one. I guess you just can't do it as good as me. Should Israel send ground? Yes, Israel should send ground troops first. That is a non sequitur. That should be a non-starter. I don't know. They've got ground troops in Lebanon. America has changed the way. Yeah, if there's even like an actual mention of them pushing legislation for a draft, gone. See you later. I have a 13-year-old child, and there's no reason to say that we won't be there for 5 years. We almost got a gold watch for being in Afghanistan. We were there so long. I grew up in southern New Hampshire. Those 2000 Patriots. Yeah, see, like I remember watching all of the Super Bowls. Like I would go to my brother's house and we'd watch the games. But my brother-in-law, I mean, we'd go. He was a big Patriots fan. My brother-in-law has gone to the Super Bowl like the last 3 years that the Patriots played. And he's also got like, he won this thing for Red Sox tickets for, you got to pick anywhere in the stadium you wanted to sit, and he won them on the day that his daughter was born. So he's gotten to do all that crazy shit for like sports, for like the Patriots and the Red Sox and stuff. They changed the way the draft works a couple weeks ago. It's automated and the qualifications have changed. What are the qualifications? 14 years old? Are we going by their dating up? Like what they want to look at for people they want to date, or are we looking for people that want to fight? Because I think anyone that wants to fight first should be anybody that is like out there going like saying we should be there. Lindsey Graham, front line. Barron, front line. I'd send Lindsey Graham's kids too if he had any. When even like Megyn Kelly, and who's the other lady on Fox News that was complaining about hitting the school? There was another lady. I can't think of her name right now. Yeah, that Red Sox 2004 season was actually the first season I watched baseball. And I remember watching right after the All-Star break when they traded Nomar. Because we watched like 2 games before the All-Star break. They traded Nomar, got Cabrera, and then my dad was like, this is weird. Barron Trump is a hero. Trump had 5 deferments. Yeah, I know. Trump said he'd say that he'd feel it in his bones, but I don't know if I can trust his bones. What we talking about? Talking about how Israel should be sending in ground troops if we invade Iran before we send Americans. Even if we take this Krog Island, like we're sitting ducks on a floating rock 30 miles off their coast where they have drones and missiles. Like all these kids over there, dude. Are you my dad? My mom said there's a good chance you're my father. I mean, I don't know. Oh, interesting. I'm Iranian. And what are your views right now? Even if your views are against the regime and the Ayatollah, that's like I have no like real knowledge of like the idea of that. Or like the way that is the hierarchy is broken up, because there's foreign ministers, you had your president, Ayatollah. You know what I mean? I don't know how any of that works, but I can't see that sending U.S. ground troops in after using more bombs than we've dropped ever, like. Where's the turn M east into a parking lot button? Oh, when you need it, right? Yeah, well, I think that Trump's got the button. It's already going to be a glass parking lot as it is. Like, Israel does not have manpower. The whole population of Israel. Yes, exactly. Like, and that's the thing is that's why they're sending Americans. Like I don't in. Iran itself, I never looked at the topography of Iran, but it's literally a mountain fortress. Like, what are we thinking? Like, it's all because Trump has never stepped outside of his glass castle. Like, he is playing golf right now as there are boats of Americans on the way to go to take an island that they probably played on in Battlefield 3. if you're educated of Iran, you would know it's a horrible. I know that the regime might have to change, but can you view that like the quagmire that will be created in all of the lack of infrastructure that will remain will make it so that there will be regional people holding all of these areas up, allowing Israel to come in and just like manipulate smaller and smaller sections and slowly capture more land. It's not about the regime. Like people and countries become more nationalist like the more they get bombed. Like that's why we've only been bombing from the air. Like you can never change a regime by air, especially when you're underground. Yeah, I'm more than fine with the regime going. Like if it was brought to you actually by people rising up, and there might be so much of a stranglehold that that might not be able to happen at this moment. But yeah, rally around the flag. Exactly. It's the same thing as like you'll see that like there are people that support Trump that like if you like MAGA or whatever it is that have stayed MAGA, their like view is like 80% approval, but it's like how many of their kids are over there? Send those 80% people. Because I can guarantee you those are the type of people that think that the regime is trying to ban NASCAR in America. Like, you know what I mean? This isn't even about regime change. It's about like it's about Israel just wanting to take from like the wherever to the sea, whatever the mountains to the sea, whatever their chant is about the Greater Israel Project. Like, and just the fact that like Netanyahu's out on TV going, I've wanted to do this for 40 years. Not, his voice isn't like that. It sounds more like a terrorist, but you know. It's like I just don't see how you could bomb Tehran and think you're helping people. Like you're like as they're blowing up buildings in Beirut, launching missiles at journalists, like Israel is far more a risk in my eyes than Iran is. Maybe not for the like obviously if you're there, but even if you're in Iran, I think that Israel might be more of a risk for you. Hello, Sarah Davis, 9. How goes it? You know what I mean? Like, BB is confirmed as Silly Billy. Yeah, I wish that he had. Yeah. I went on. I can't believe it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so funny. Like, the stuff they must have on Lindsey Graham has got to be the wildest stuff in the world. Like, that man has been on television with a hat for every country. Hey, I appreciate that, man. And thank you for coming in with, like, a little bit of perspective. And, like, I'll believe you, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think very many people come in and just be like, I'm Iranian and this is what's going on. Like, yeah, no, like, you know, I appreciate that. BB is a silly Billy. Because you are an ally to the nation of Iran. I mean, I would say that I am an ally to any country that is sovereign and deserves to take care of its own situations. Like, not even saying I want to just leave you hanging. Like, we tried to overthrow your country in the 50s. We got mad about you taking hostages in the 70s when we tried to overthrow your country. And now we're mad because you've been trying to get a nuclear weapon for 50 years. Yeah, because if you get rid of your nukes, we kill you. Like, look at Libya. We got rid of Gaddafi. Saddam Hussein lied about it, got hung. North Korea, haven't touched them. They're fine. They're 30 minutes away from blowing Seoul into a crater, and we're just okay. It's because they got a nuke. Like, let them have one. Like, look at Ukraine. It's the same idea. You get rid of it, you're toast. Pakistan, we don't care. Pakistan is never on the news over here unless they're bombing India. And like, I guess that's every once in a while, but like, yeah, because American history here stops in when you took hostages for no reason. That's when American history begins for Iran. Like, we used to take so many, like, we used to get so many, oh, fuck, what is it? Pistachios. I think you guys export a lot of pistachios, or I don't know if you have pistachios there. We used to get something from Iran, lots of it. So, yeah, exactly. It's once again, you get all these people wrapped up with all the money. It's like, look up why I just learned that like 3 of the people that wanted to stop the Central Bank of America forming were on the Titanic, that JP Morgan Chase owned, that he had insured shortly there before. It's like you learn about the insurance policies on the Twin Towers and then Building 7 going down, and you're like, wait a minute. There were Israelis dancing on top of moving vans during this. Like, this is nothing about religion. This is nothing about anything. Socrates, and Socrates. So I don't know. The hostage release day one of Ronald Reagan White. Yeah, we will not negotiate with terrorists, but I will allow Jeffrey Epstein to smuggle drugs to the Iran-Contra. What? Like Reagan and Epstein and Wexner and all these things are like correlated, and Bush being where JFK was assassinated. Like, oh, sorry, buddy, I didn't mean to. You can call me, yeah, he is a silly Billy. You're so right. Silliest Billy. BB is a silly Billy. At least Jeffrey gave you a lot of money to the U.S. economy. I don't think he did give a lot of money to the U.S. economy. The only thing that pours downhill is pee. I've never once seen a dollar roll downhill. Yeah, I think weed heads can be friends with non-smokers. It's just one of those things you have to respect your friend enough to know, do they care if you smoke around them? Do you care if, like, you respect your friend enough to not smoke around them if you don't want to smoke? That's, like, what needs to be, even if Trump did really care about the Iranian people, trying to avoid civilians dying. Yeah, or blowing up your infrastructure, or letting letting Israel drop white phosphorus, like, letting Israel bomb this South oil field and then like say we knew about it, and then Trump go out and say we didn't know I was banned from a golf course for being gay. That is awful. I wouldn't go to that golf course anymore anyway if they were going to do that. Golf is weird. Go play disc golf anyway. I smoke weed to live. I mean, if that's what gets you by your day, you know, and that's for it. I was at a point in my life where I smoked way more than I do now. And just progressively over time, dude, being serious for a moment, do the property owners know you were there? Don't tell them. I have been kind of loud, though. I have heard a few, like, rustlings outside, but it's been a bit. I was caught in the bushes. Oh, well, I mean, fair enough. Whose pants were you looking at? What pattern were on them? Do you think CT is basically... I don't even... The only time I ever go through Connecticut is on the Amtrak, and I don't like it. It gives me just weird vibes. Like, we go through Waterbury, Connecticut, and it is not a great time. Boo. Boo who? Boo Clinton? Oh yeah, and other news, for people who don't know, my dog ate the top of my lasagna. Pardon, I just burped right into my mic. I ditched my parents because they didn't smoke weed with me. I've smoked weed with my friend's parents after they went to sleep because they were just too ridiculous. They were like, they actually made them go to bed. They were really drunk, and it was just awful. What up, stopping through the stream to spread some love in the world is so shit. Stay blessed. And hey, appreciate you. He ate lasagna? Yes, he ate just the top of my lasagna because I had a moment of clarity, and I was like, I left my lasagna on the counter to cool off. I'd been up here 2 minutes. I went downstairs. I hear feet scurrying into the living room. Go and look at the top of my lasagna, and Finley's in on the couch going, trying to clear his mustache up so I wouldn't see the tomato sauce on it. Cammy Bam, what's the hot? Yeah, the other day he ate my son and I had eaten a slice each of a pizza from Freshies, like a large pizza. It's not like the biggest pizza, but it's like a good sized pizza. He ate the entire rest of it. I was upstairs and I heard the dogs rustling or Juniper barking at Finley or something. Ran downstairs to see what the heck was going on. Pizza box on the floor, the little wax paper beside it, pizza, nowhere in sight. Yeah, holy shitties is right. He could have shit through the eye of a needle at 50 paces at that point. You know, did you see Vince McMahon crashed his car the other day, going super fast, and like a wheel fell off or something, and it hit a guy who worked at the WWE's car. Yeah, what do you mean they're evil as in they're rich evil, or they're evil as in like they're like keep somebody in their basement evil? Because there's a lot of ways this story could go. Yeah, exactly. Don't look, but I want to see. Maybe time to shave the head? Nah, brother, I'm going to go get hair treatment, I think. I'm trying to put dreads in my hair. Why would I shave it? It's wild. Someday it'll be dreadlocks. Someday over the rainbow. They're deaf Satanists and not the fun kind either. Yeah, not the kind that put programs in schools because a church program put one in there. Not that kind of church of Satan. Like the elitist pedophile Satans. I hope they're not pedophiles, but like male baldness, dreadlocks. Yeah, yeah. I've got a girlfriend, I've got a job, I've got a house, I've got a car, I've got a child that loves me. I mean, I think I'm doing all good. Yeah, not like in my town. I live in a town. There's like 700 people where I live. We have no traffic lights. We have a gas station, a grocery store with a variety store, and a gas station. That's town. There's a school, but my uncle has serpents on his forearm and told me they're real human sacrifices. I mean, dude, all the power to him. I hope that he is super well off for that. Yeah. The next biggest like city to us is probably be like 20 minutes away, and it has, let me look. I don't think he lives with his uncle, does he? They're in Connecticut. I don't think he's in Connecticut. Unless you said my family, but. Oh, see, this is taking me to France. I don't want France. According to the 2020 census, there is 3,000 people in the biggest city near us. What's up, Sweet Cheeks? Cool. Really? They won't, brother. What's the biggest city? What's the biggest city near? The biggest city near that would be Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine. Bangor, Maine has 31,000 people. What's the biggest city in Maine? Portland, right? Portland, Maine. Fish had a concert up north where we used to live, and for the weekends that they played, all 3 days, Limestone turned into the biggest city in the state because of the Fish concert. Yeah, there's a Portland, Maine. Thanks for that. San Francisco, that is a travel. You could go surfing other places, but that would be... What the fuck is a Fish concert? Like Fish, like Phish. It's a band. Like, you know what the Grateful Dead is? It's kind of like that. But they've been playing since like the 80s. They just had their like something 40th anniversary. But yeah, it made Limestone, Maine populate to 80,000 plus people every... It is basically Fish dancing on a stage and Fish dancing, spinning in circles in the crowd. It's an experience. It's a religious experience. How do you get a job in a town of 700 people? I work at UPS. I make great money. Brown, tell the kiddos about Charles Manson and the Beach Boys. Oh, God. I actually have heard about this, but I don't know anything about Charles Manson and the Beach Boys. I know stuff about Charles Manson getting released by the FBI a bunch of times, but I don't know how the Beach Boys plays into it. Is this, like, actually something I need to look into? Yeah, but it was a good time to go car traveling to San Francisco. I don't think it would be a good time to go car traveling anywhere. Right now, gas is going to be $18 a gallon, especially in San Francisco. I would like to go see Haight-Ashbury and stuff, though, like just for like the historical value. I got Grateful Dead tattoos. You can park. Lived with a drummer of the Beach Boys, and he was his ass dealer, and I also think he was an MK Ultra. Dude, what? Okay. Charles Manson, Beach Boys. I'm gonna have to look into that. It was 76 Chicago yesterday. Yeah. It is. We're supposed to get 6 inches of snow tonight. I'm in a veteran housing in the Tenderloin. Tenderloin? What's the Tenderloin? You're a veteran? Well, thank you for your service. I appreciate all that you've done. My dad was a Marine when I was like, well, not when I was little, but my dad was a Marine, and one of the first things I could do when I was little was the Marine Corps hymn. And I also had high and tights for like the first 15 years of my life. It's not clicking. I think the clicker, the igniter is getting bad. You want me to do it? I have my mic on anyway. The Tenderloin is downtown San Francisco. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. That's something I'm gonna look into. The Tenderloin. Where did you serve, or like when did you serve? Not that it matters. You don't have to tell me, regardless, if you don't want to. If that's, but like, I just didn't know if it was recent or like a while back or. Enduring freedom or Iraqi freedom? No, enduring would be E. Oh my God. LOL. That's why I could never have been in the military. Were you actually stationed overseas? Kelly's not Kelly's husband, Kelly's ex-husband, 2002 to 2006. Where were you? Like, was he in Iraq or was he in Afghanistan?
No, 2011.
Oh, yeah, her ex-husband was in Kuwait. Oh, dang. So would you have been stationed where where Iran targeted this time in Kuwait? Beirut where's Beirut? It's Lebanon. Kuwait, what am I trying? Doha? There's Doha in the UAE. I would like, the thing that sucks about us being over there like this so bad is like, I would love to check it out. You know what I mean? There's so much like culture and stuff over there in like the world. The Port Security Force mission. Port Security Force mission. Port Security. U.S. Coast Guard Special. So you're in the Coast Guard? Or is this something different? Oh, that's probably Port Security's units. That's probably something different. Port Security Force. Camp Arrowhead. I feel like I've heard of that. That's wild. What was your experience like over there? Huh? MLS? Oh, what was your MOS? My girlfriend wants to know. Just security patrol. Cool. Was it an experience that was it something that you would do again if you had an opportunity to? Or was it something that if you know what I mean? Is it a choice that you, because I mean, I don't know, the military like works out so well for some people, and then I just don't know. My dad was in the Marines, like I said, for a long time, and like he's still super Marines, and I get it, because like I know it's different, but like UPS is like militant on a lot of things. I got an ARCOM for carpentry. What's ARCOM? ARCOM, ARCOM for carpentry? I don't know. I don't know quite what an ARCOM is. Is that like a degree or like a certification kind of thing? A medal?
Yeah.
Oh, accommodation. Oh, okay, yeah. For carpentry, that's sweet. So is that what you wanted to do? Is that like what you do now? Like, you said you live in veteran housing. Is it like, I don't know. I don't know anything about any of that. It's always something that like, because my dad's a veteran, and like I've always like, I respect veterans, and even if I don't like
tell him to look up House in the Woods. That's near us, and it's a veteran project.
Oh, House in the Woods? What's your favorite USO? My favorite bomber or aircraft? I like the F-117 Nighthawk. I just like the way I just think it's so cool. I think the technology, like I love Lockheed. I'm like a fanboy over like the idea of it, or the SR-71. No, it's definitely the SR-71. Like right, those two right together are so cool. But I guess then like you got to look at the U2, like all that whole line of the stealth planes, like getting that technology and stuff. I read a book. I listened to a book by Andy Jacobson called Area 51, and just talking about how they used it for just like all the stealth technology and like Ben Rich and stuff for Lockheed at the time. It was just so cool. So he said it's so awful because like the U.S. military in my head is like so, like there's so many good, amazing, powerful, crazy things we did, but it's like I just want us to just be, to help, not like do a bunch of wacky stuff. And then you like find out that there's probably a bunch of ulterior motives for certain things, and you're like, man, like what the heck? Why are people coming home that like I don't know. It's like I just feel like we should take some of this $11,000 a second we're spending right now and like put it into veterans programs. But Kelly said that there's a place called House in the Woods.
They lost their son in the Iraq War, and part of their grieving process is inviting veterans to go on
Hunts and stuff?
hunts.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they do like hunts and stuff like that. I don't know. What's your husband's name? Kelly. My husband's name is Kelly. Both. Why would I only want to be 50% of the world? I want to be all 100. We're not married yet. She hasn't got down on one knee and proposed to me, but it might be because of the MS. I'm not sure. I'm just trolling. She does have MS, though. There's a walker right there. So. It's me again. You're right. It's always been me. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Lasagna-less. I mean, I guess I could eat the rest of the lasagna. He only ate like the top layer of it, but I've also seen that dog eat a bunch of cat turds. Not a bunch, but I mean, you know, it's a dog. He eat a cat turd. Great. So I don't really know if I want that. What do you think about me? I think that you are rocking. I like what's the car in your picture? Is it I can't tell what it is. It either looks like a Porsche or something. I can't tell though. Oh, I gotta go to the store. It's yucky out. I gotta go get in the taco. The taco. I saw your last slide. We talk all the time. Yeah, I know. You were like here when were you there yesterday when I was in Martin's again? Right? What are you doing, sir? Well, right now, Mr. Dangwall, I am Porsche 911. Nice. See? Good call. Good call. Are rich? What do you think about me? Are rich? Are you rich? I mean, I think that as long as you're not using your money for nefariously awful things or exploiting people, then that is fine if you do with your money, but I would appreciate if you got taxed higher. I get taxed crazy on my overtime. I lost half of my paycheck last week to overtime. Overtime taxes, actually, well, just taxes. I'm here because of your Grindr account. I didn't link this to my Grindr account. What are you talking about? Hey man, appreciate it. I'm a big fan of Big Sur, big fan of Big Ceiling fans, and a big fan of you. Big fan of Big Ceiling fans. That's the silliest thing. I am from India and I love curry. I had curry twice in my life, and both times, yes, half of my paycheck. I worked 60 hours last week. I get overtime anytime after 8 hours. So I worked like, one day I worked 14 hours. That's 6 hours of overtime at 60 whatever time, but then it's all taxed. After a certain time, it's taxed. I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you. I love curry. It's so good. I had like really good curry, but my tummy did not agree. Like my body was not ready for it. I have 2 dogs. 2 dogs. I'll go show you right now, actually. And then I think I gotta go find some food. I gotta go to the store. We're gonna get 6 inches of snow. I don't wanna go out later. My girlfriend's gonna want snacks. Oh, so this is the lasagna eating guy. Huh, Finley? Yeah, you're gonna try to suck up now? Does that not look like the face of somebody that would eat half my lasagna? He is a sweet boy, though. But you're so naughty. I'm so mad at you. You smell like lasagna still, you freak. Junie. And that right there, that's a cave troll. Her name. That one's Juniper. Oh, Junie. Place. Set. Set. Good girl. That one is the black one's mom. Yeah. Oh, I also have this random moose on my wall. Look at this. The guy who lived here before me. No, I'm not. The guy who lived here before me, like, put this cool moose, like, it's like all textured on top of like textured aluminum panels or something. But I want to redo it in like fun colors. But it's kind of cool. I don't know. The guy does a bunch of art. He's got like, oh, look. Luigi's playing with his carrot. Get that carrot, Luigi. You got some hair on your face, dude. Yeah, we gotta sweep up hair like every day, 4 times a day. Both of our dogs shed 2 times a year, 6 months at a time. I want to do it like fun, like Andy Warhol pop art colors, or like put sunglasses on the moose or something cool, like bright colored sunglasses or something. What animal has 3 legs? The dog when it pees. You didn't even give me time to answer it. Oh, yeah, it's because, yeah, I guess you're in a chat. It'd be hard for you to give me time to answer it. Holy moly. Who are you, my dear? I don't know, but there's 14 deer in my thing. No, I'm not married. But that's my boyfriend. Just kidding.
Boy.
No, she's not a boy. But everyone keeps asking me if I'm trans, so I just figured I'd show some love.
Well, we are very supportive of trans people. That doesn't mean that we hate trans people.
Yeah, I know. That's my girlfriend. Her name is Kelso. I do call her Kelso sometimes. Ah! The little Bluetooth battery on my camera handle got stuck. I have this phone case for my iPhone that I can like put this little grip on and stuff to take videos. But I hate walking around with it because I feel like people are gonna see it sticking out of my pocket and think I got a gun. Damn, dude, give out the peaceful green vibes, am I right? Yeah, I'm crunchy like some granola. But I also know a lot about world politics and interventionist United States tactics. Who came first, the chicken or the big chicken? The big chicken. The big chicken. Birds are so wild. I saw a chicken. I was delivering a package, right? Walking down a driveway. And usually it's dogs you got to worry about at UPS. But there's always these chickens clucking around. And there's this big old rooster. And he was just... I look over. Motherfucker walked into a bush. T-Rex'd down and pulled out a fucking mouse. And then just swallowed that sucker. I was like... Brother... Your brother's in the FBI? Good, I hope he has a good retirement. Are you Mormon by chance? I'm just curious because apparently there is a high percentage of people in intelligence agencies, like the highest percentage religion-wise is Mormons. So I was just curious. Do you want to go to Turkey? No, I don't want to go to Turkey. Nope. 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 Not one bit. Hello from China, Mr. Viking. Hello. How goes it? I looked into China, going to China to teach English one time for school. Chickens are they failed dinosaurs or are they successful dinosaurs? Because they're the ones that are still here. Have you been raiding towns? No, I've been raiding in RuneScape. Yep. I even got a shadow one time. No, I don't think so. I think it's probably a little too warm over there for my liking, probably most of the time. I wouldn't mind visiting there. My brother used to work for my brother was the head chemical engineer at a mill that was based in India, but the mill they were using was in Canada. So they would fly him to India once every month for business meetings. You remind me of Winter. I mean, my RuneScape clan's name's Winter. It's snowing outside right now, so it's kind of still winter. Which part of China did you teach? No, I didn't do that. I looked into it at one point when I was going to school, because I have a friend that just taught in China, and then I had another friend that had taught in South Korea, but his mom was in China. Bye, friend. I'm back. What up? He's back. I'm glad. How goes it? I'm glad to see you. No, I care if he's back. I just met him. I would care if you came back too, Mr. Porsche boy. Don't be rude. This is kindness and friendship and ranting about Israel, like every good person should do. China is a great country, my friend. Yeah, I mean, my friend, I don't mind China. I feel like China tries to, I'm sure they're in all of our shit, but we're in everybody's shit too, just like in every country's in everybody's shit. But they seem to be trying to stay at least as like self-secluded. Do you support Israel-Palestine? I think that Palestine is the largest open-air prison that has ever been converged on this earth, and I think that there have been numerous war crimes committed by the terrorist heading the state of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu. That's what my views are on that. And I think that we have a ton of American kids about to get sent to a place to get chopped up because Donald Trump probably touched a child at one point and a bunch of shit got put on. Can you not say cuss words? Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. To be fair, both aren't great. I'm sure both aren't great, but I don't think Israel has any right to that land. I think that is a wild situation that we have nothing to do with, and that we need to just leave that alone. We need to make sure they don't carpet bomb schools or civilian infrastructure or cause barricades so they can get sniped from 300 yards by IDF snipers. I don't like any of that. Like, if a kid throws a rock at you, throw a rock at the kid. Like, be a man. Like, honestly. That's just, like, wild to me. Is your dog name's Bubbles? No, but he could be a Bubbles. Look at that guy. Yeah, because his mama never mad at him because he don't eat her food. What are your thoughts on America being compared to Rome by the Israeli president? Yeah, what happened to Rome? I think that the Israeli president needs to stop talking about America, and I think America needs to stop letting the Israeli, anybody. I think that we need to vote out every member of the United States Congress, Senate, House of Representatives, local legislature, school boards, dog catchers. What's his name then? Oh, Finley. Finnegan Delano Roosevelt is his full name, but Finley is his name. Roman Empire survived for a century as well. Yeah, well, look how long the Persian Empire has been around.
Unless you're his Mimi, and then his name is favorite.
Persian. Oh, why am I'm on eBay Googling Persian Empire right now. Persian Empire timeline. Oh, the Persian Empire established by Cyrus the Great in 550 BCE. 9. Have you ever been to China? No, I haven't. The only place outside of the United States I've been is Canada. And that's just because we're touching Canada. Well, you were about to be the most woke 8-year-old. Yeah, Roman has survived for 2,000 years, and Persia has been around since BCE. So the Persian Empire has been around 500 years longer than that, if my BCE is right. Do you think they do secret research in Area 51? I think that they do research that they don't want us to talk about. I don't think that, like, what do you mean secret research? Because, like, how weird are you thinking secret is? Check the Chinese and Indian. Yeah. Indian Empire. I don't know how long. That's probably all the same thing. China. Wait. Great. List of empires by duration. There we go. Let's go with that one. Oh, I can just sort it by years too. The Empire of Vietnam lasted 5 months. How about that one? Yeah, I'm sure the Romans and the Persians have had a lot of beef. If you've been around for 2,000... Oh, wait, no, wait, where is it? Holy Roman Empire has been 1,000 years, it says, according to this, but I don't know what this list is. It's on Wiki, and there's a lot on here. It says Roman Empire, 422 years. So you know what I mean? Like, if you're thinking just that, like, you live near Area 50, okay, that's crazy. You've lived 7 hours. Do you see fighter jets and stuff flying over? There's got to be quite a bit of military stuff around there. I mean, there could be a T-virus research. My dad keeps talking about those. Yeah, I think that if you look at any of the virus stuff, like Lyme disease and things like that, and them, like, sprouting up around New York, and then them just being in, like... A lot of Lyme disease is, like, secluded in the, like, New England, Northeast region, and there's that thing in New York where they do a lot of the virality testing. It was what Stranger Things was based on. Crap, I can't remember what the name of it is. It's some New York secret virus. New York secret Victoria, not what I want. New York secret virus lab. What's it? Oh, is it the Plume Island story? Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Is this in New York? Yeah, Montauk. Montauk. There we go. Montauk. I love lemons and limes. I'm not gonna say, what is your ancestry? I'm not super sure. My girlfriend does ancestry stuff, but she hasn't delved too far deep into my yet, but probably...
Because I need you to do a DNA.
Yeah, I gotta do a DNA test, but I'm a little scared it's gonna come back alien. Or dweeb, I'm not sure. If it comes back dweeb, I'm toast. Russian and Pakistani. Interesting, interesting. How is, like, relations between Russia and Pakistan been? Like, is that, like, a normal, like, cultural mix? Have you ever mentioned that you accidentally shat yourself in your last stream? I would never lie to anybody, and I will admit as an adult man that I have shat my pants. Right now, yesterday, no. But any man that tells you they have not shat their pants in their adult life is a liar, and do not trust that person. It is a camera rig. It's from my iPhone. If you want to, like, shoot different, like, stuff, you can turn it, and it's got a button. And you can get another one for the other side to handle it, like, hold it. But I use it for a phone case sometimes, too, because it's just heavy duty. But it's just fun to fidget with. But my phone right now is in a regular case because I have this little DJI microphone on. And if my little adapter doesn't... Do you think alien are bacteria from other planets and universe, or do you think aliens have a conscious mind? I don't know. With all of these... have you seen all of the stuff relating to the people that formed this medal for the government disappearing? Like, Savannah Guthrie's mom disappeared, but around that same area was a guy who was, like, had all the secret, like, clearances. He worked at, like, Wright-Patterson. He, like, worked with Tom DeLonge on his alien project. He'd worked with, like, a bunch of shit. Just vanished from his house the other day. 3 people that worked at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory died in, like, one night. They all worked on this same project. Like, there's so much crazy stuff, and I don't know if you guys watch Trap Lore Ross or, like, rap documentaries, or that's, like, another whole section of stuff I'm into, but he started doing other videos, and he did on his Trap More channel, Trap More Ross. He did a video breaking down, like, all of this stuff that an independent news thing has been, like, tracking and trying to cluster whether or not there might be, like, outside effects or, like, foreign agents coming in and killing our scientists, or... his wife wrote some trippy hippie song about getting abducted. So, who knows? I saw flashing lights. Yeah, like, And I mean, with you living around like 7 hours from Area 51, like look how far the SR-71 Blackbird could go for a plane. It had to go like a 20-mile radius to turn, if not bigger. So you could be seeing some wacky stuff over your house. But yeah, anyone who's like super interested in aliens or weird stuff like that, go check out like that Trapmore Ross channel. He's got a bunch of stuff like recently about not only like politics and like the Iran thing, but this whole missing scientist thing. There's like 6 scientists that have all been kind of like, the world would be so boring if there were no aliens. I know. Imagine if we had built that wall, dude. This whole thing would. Oh, speaking of aliens, I just lasered this the other day onto a piece of multimedia paper. So that's kind of funny. I also did something like a little weird book cover that said something about alien abduction calls. What do you think about prison planet theory? I have never heard of prison planet theory. Is that we're stuck on like a prison planet ourselves? Prison planet theory. I'm agnostic. I have had many of a like psychedelic experience that have like made me believe that there are things that we can't like perceive with our like everyday like normal senses, but there are things that we are probably like can tune into when different parts of our body are like allowed to do different things. Do you think the earth is flat? I don't think the earth is flat, but if you ever want to throw somebody for a loop, I need you to say, what on God's green flat earth are you talking about? Whenever they do something like, whenever that would be relevant, like just when you're like, what are you doing? Just say, what on God's green flat earth? Because that'll really throw people for like a, what? And like, it'll take them a second to really like catch it, but when they do, they're gonna be like, are you a flat earther? So it'll just be like, it's a good one. Yeah, prison planet theory comes from Gnosticism, I think. Gnosticism, I've heard, is that how that's pronounced? Gnostism, Gnosticism? If energy cannot be created nor destroyed, how does energy exist? Energy moves. Like, if you ever stepped on the ground and seen like something happen, like I think energy is like, it's the same way that we use resistors and like things when you're using electronics to like make a current bigger or smaller. Like, energy that I'm stepping into the ground is passing through my body, and it is going, and it might go through a resistor or something that makes it like equivalent to, or what that medium you're about to pass that energy through to can take, and it travels through. It's like wind blows somewhere here, the butterfly effect. Like, oh, okay, yeah, I probably just read it wrong. No, yeah, there, okay, perfect. But you know what I mean? It's like, that's one thing that like was having a moment, having a experience, and I saw my friend walking on the ground, like not walking on the ground, he was stepping, and I could see every time he would step, I could see the ripples and the energy like going through his feet and dissipating through the things in the ground, and like how it would work, you know? And like, obviously I can't say that that's right, like I'm not saying that that's exactly what is going on, but that is my belief on how energy and stuff happens. Like, my mom passed away like 10 years ago, and this is part of a big reason I believe in that, is like, her energy had left her body, but I went out and I went out to go to my car to go get a cup of coffee, because I was like, it happened in the middle of the night. My father called me. She had been struggling with cancer for like 6 months, and it was like, she'd finally made it home through hospice, and we knew this moment was coming, but I felt a moment of relief after it happened, because like seeing her suffer was like awful. But one of my mom's favorite artists was Bob Seger. My mom loves horses. So I don't know if you've ever seen Against the Wind, the album cover, but it's all horses running through this open field. And I go out and I get in my car and I turn the car on. I don't know if you've ever turned the radio on, but very rarely will you ever catch the very first note of a song. No ad, not anywhere into the song. And I got in, I turned the car on, Against the Wind started playing. And like, if you ever listen to that song, like it plays out in the whole situation. And it was just me knowing that energy, and like me feeling within myself, I thought that was the energy that had gone through. And it was just like letting me know. And then those waves traveled through somewhere else. Like, they couldn't have stayed, they couldn't have whatever, but you know, it's just things play out in weird Which theory, Mr.? Well, this theory is only quoted in incomplete or energy can be created in specific conditions. Yeah, like I think that the idea of a big bang thing, event happening, right, is probably something that would cause more than just like, you know what I mean? Like, it would take there being another one of those things. Like, and who's to say that the chain reaction is possible with what is remaining for energy? Because at one point, energy had to have been distributed through resistors, you know what I mean? Because you can't transfer that much energy over and over and over. But when they're taking things like the Mass Hadron Collider, they're not creating new energy. They're just splitting that energy, right? Can you read my previous comment on prison planning theory? The Gnosticism is how it's spelled. I switched my thing, I think. I'm sorry. I switched my spelling that you had told me. I'm not going to look into it right this second because I got to go to the grocery store at least at some point here in the near future. I've been on here for an hour and a half. But I will probably be back on later and talk about it. I want to start diving into some of these like theories and stuff and make like little videos about them. I think that would be cool. How to be happy without a job. You know what? You know what's even funnier? I'm waiting to hear from UPS whether or not I got approved for a buyout so I can leave my job. But I still won't be homeless. Isn't that crazy? I'll be jobless, but not homeless. No, actually, if fusion reacts, there is an energy surplus that is supposed to be considering the mass. Yeah, but doesn't the... I'm going to have to look more into this. What's your favorite book? My favorite book, I would say, is probably Medium Raw by Anthony Bourdain. Mr. Dangwall, I'm going to write that there. Conditions where E is not equal to MC squared. Yeah, I would assume that there is probably... If probability and possibility are things, there's a possibility for anything to happen, but the probability can be far lower. Don't forget about cold fusion. And don't forget about any new thing that we just haven't disclosed to anybody yet. Like, what about Tom? Like, even this guy that went missing with Tom DeLonge. Like, Tom DeLonge's thing was supposed to be like the Across the Stars University or something like that. Like, he had a former guy from Skunkworks working there, which might be the same dude, actually. He was like a 2-star Air Force general or something. MC2 is a theory, not factual. Oh my God, I'm getting so much knowledge right now and I don't even know what's going on. There are people way smarter than me saying way more stuff than I can even pretend to. MC2. I was never good with math. Math was never my thing. Like, I would have been good explaining a theory to a 5-year-old, maybe, but sorry, I am wiggling. Is any theory factual? Because every theory would have to be tested, right? Scientific method, how, like, doesn't it become a fact if that gravity control tech is real from Area 51, all the wars are childish? Yes, exactly. And what about all these people going missing, these scientists and this and that? Like, what if, like, that thing that flew by, that, whatever comet or asteroid or weird thing, what was they calling it, that weird asteroid? It had some weird name to it. Not that long ago. People kind of stopped talking about it, though, but that thing that just kind of popped up in our fucking zone there. Like, we're on a spinny ball in the middle of space going like 60,000 miles an hour or something like that. I don't remember how fast the Earth is spinning. I don't know. Fast enough. Shave your head, bro? Never. Not once will I shave my head. I only have a forehead. Those are 4 fingers. That's my forehead. The top of my hair touches it. Shave your beard, bro? Oh, I thought you read head. Sorry. I thought I read head. I thought you wrote head. Can't read. Can't read, write, or count, and never claim to be able to. I actually have this thing implanted in my cornea that uses bone conductive technology to read all this out loud, but it still struggles with usernames. What about gravity's a theory? I mean, how is gravity a theory? Because like how is I don't know. This is too much is going on right now. It's factual, as in like it can be factually reproduced numerous times consistently. Is that what you're like calling factual? Because gravity would be in the same way. Brown did that to you, bro. Brown did that to me, bro. UPS did that to me. I'm the way I am because of this right here, and because of my last name. I like drum and bass when I'm playing RuneScape. Like if I gotta listen to something that I'm like zoning out on, yeah. Hamas is our bros. I mean, I don't know. I don't know anything about Hamas except for the fact that Netanyahu is probably funding them. Who let his hairline recede? I think that the United States government let my hairline recede because I talk too much truth. I thought you meant heroin. No heroin. No heroin or Hamas. How about we just stop letting terrorist organizations pop up because governments fund them? That would be cool. I would just be cool with that. Just saying. It's just like we gave the Afghanis money in the 80s to fight against the Soviets, and then we decided to let them keep the guns, and we moved in right after. That is a dog in the background. He looks kind of dead right now. Finley! Hey, Finley. No, he ain't dead. He alive. I haven't been to Base Nectar. I've been to Pretty Lights, Galactica. The guy plays a saxophone, and it's like goes to the lights. Just saying, save you from a sniper. Wait, what? It's not though. Gravity is a phenomenon. Gravitational acceleration is a theory, bro. Don't quote anything now. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to look into all of this. See, I have no idea what the difference between gravitational acceleration. That's like okay. So wait. Okay, wait. So gravitational acceleration would be. We had an idea. I think it was Rand Corporation or the Rand think tank. Some think tank had an idea that if the Soviets launched a missile at us, a nuclear warhead, we could shoot 1,000 or 100,000 Nike missiles off at the same time that were close together and stop the rotation of the Earth for like a millisecond or something stupid, and then the missile would overflight where it was targeted at. Tell the dog to fight me. I'm not proud of this, bro, but I'm pretty sure that dog could beat you up. Do you believe in ghosts? See, the older I get, the more witchy people I interact with, the more I feel like I probably can, and that's why, or I do believe in them, and that's why I don't like it, if that makes any sense. I grew up in a farmhouse from the 1890s. It was like a very creepy, spooky experience. So, it was fun. But I love your scruffy puppy. Yes, he is the embodiment. Like, you know how pets look like their owners? Like, yeah. I've had that guy right there since the day he was born. Like, I watched birth given to him by that little white dog that's around. I don't know if any of you guys saw that one. Nothing we humans can do remotely for even a nano... Yeah, I know. Yeah, you're right, Mr. Dangwall. What kind of dog? He is a Shepherd Husky purebred standard poodle mix. Only one third of him is purebred. The rest of him is beef burrito you find at a fish concert. Yeah, he's a bean burrito, actually.
He's a Muppet.
He does look like a Muppet. He would make a good Muppet, I will say. But his mom is beautiful. Juniper, come here. Junie.
Junie Bear.
Come on. Oh, whew, sorry.
Hi.
That's his mom. That one right there is the mother. Let me use my pen as a pointer. This one right here, ladies and gentlemen,
There's a mama.
was a backyard hooligan, and decided the day before she was supposed to get fixed to get knocked up. And then 7 months, 8 months later, we had 9 puppies and only one looked like this. He was the first one born, actually. And I didn't even want another dog. Like, we got that one, not me and her, but me and this witchy biddy got that one during COVID. And part of the agreement to get her from the rescue was that we needed to get her fixed. And she came from Georgia. They drove her all the way up during COVID. Why does he look older than his mother? Does he do skincare? No, he actually needs some peptides, I think. He needs to go on the look maxing. He had... Ew, you freak. What the hell was that? He's got Grinch feet. Do you like the name Callie or Kaylee? It's Callie or Kaylee. I like Callie, I think, more than the K. K's at the beginning of names for me just look hard. Like, they look like a sharp letter. I don't know why. I know you have a K at the beginning of your name. Oh no, I walked into a hole. I walked right into that one.
I don't like K names. Every girl I know that has a K name is a bitch.
You're the only girl I know with a K name. That's actually real. Every other girl I've ever made up in my life has been made up. Actually, I wish I made up my baby mama. That would have been even better. If I could have kept the kid, not the baby mama. I would trade her for anyone with the name K for a baby mama. Even Dr. Kevorkian. The dog for real, yeah. The dog is named Juniper, yeah. Juniper B. Shepsky.
Maybe Johnson.
She's the one that actually got the training. Look how prim and proper she's sitting right now. Junie, speak. She a freak, dude. She'll sit on the couch beside you and try to act like she's not looking at you, and then she'll lick you right in the mouth.
You got sneaky kisses.
Yeah, she is. She a menace. I have a Juniper too. I was trying to tell you. Oh, okay. Now I get it. I'm sorry. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm trying to keep up with everybody, and this is the most reading I've done in so long. I hope you're doing well and have a great game. Hey, thank you so much. I appreciate you. There's so much going on. Oh, my Lanta, I'm expecting a baby girl soon. Holy moly, my wife and I are expecting a baby girl. Congrats.
I heard
What?
the name Kelly is a wonderful name.
It's Kaylee. Oh, my Kelly said that Kelly is a wonderful name. She said the name Kelly is a wonderful name. I'm so sorry, anybody that I missed. There's a lot going on there. I go off on some tangents, but I am trying my hardest to keep up with everybody and acknowledge everybody. I am being serious when this is the most that I've had to read in, like, years. I listen to audiobooks, so this is quite a thing to keep up with. And people are telling me about so many wacky things I got to learn about now. But I appreciate all of you, and I think I'm going to go get some lunch finally because it's 2 o'clock now. It is starting to snow like, actually, I'll go downstairs and show you real quick. I lost my... Hey, do you guys like cats? Because we got a couple cats, too. Moxie. This one's very pretty. She's a very cute girl. The other one's a bastard, though. When you were a kid. Have you ever heard of paranormal noises coming from your... No, I can't say I did. My dad slept in the recliner in the living room because he had such bad heartburn. So yeah, she's starting to come down at a good little clip out here. Not bad yet, but it's supposed to get like 6 inches tonight. It's just supposed to be like yucky after though, like warm and gross. I gotta find a way to get this silly tripod to work better. Where are you from? From Maine, formerly Massachusetts. This is our other field. There's usually like 15 deer out there that have just been hanging out. And right over here where this darker spot is, we get lilacs that cover like that whole area. Like people stop and ask to pick them all the time. And this over here is my camper. That's actually where I live. I just don't want to tell anybody that. This person just lets me come in here and live stream. Yeah, it's still snowing. We'll get a couple more snow, like, fuzzles for the last little bit. Can you show me the cats and dogs again? Okay, I'll show you one more time before I go get some lunch. Junie. Sit. Sit. Hey, sit. Sit. You're being a turd now. You're showing off. You know you're on camera. Juniper, Finley. The cat just ran upstairs, though. He's being a turd ball. I gotta do my hourly hair. Oh, wait. That's Luigi. That's Kelly. That's Moxie. Both Maine names. That's Luigi Mangione, because he's a Maine Coon cat. And Moxie is like a Maine drink. That's yucky. I think is yucky. Hey!
I'm attached.
You're about to get the bottle of consequences. Cut it out, Luigi. Leave her alone. Respect, brother. A person who loves animals will be a good human being. Yeah, I definitely respect my animals considering that they've been eating my meals the last 4 days. Luigi ate my ham. If you get a second, look at one of the stories on my channel. There's a story of me. It looks like I'm holding a microphone. It's a news report of my poor ham and the massacre that it faced. What's the biggest cat's name? Luigi Mangione.
And he's actually
The cat wearing the green shirt. Oh, that one's Kelly. She's the cool cat. That's funny because you said green shirt, but a blue one popped up. Shave? I think you spelled save that for later. Wrong. That's funny how you keep spelling save. I might trim it. I did find my electric razor. I do need to trim the sides of it. But I've been really going for this, like, there's a Charles Manson lookalike contest at work, and I'm just really trying to get it. I haven't gone to the tattoo shop yet, but Kelly, let it grow. Let it grow. Let it grow. Look at this cute little thing I made. Whoop. It's a little Ivysaur. I like the doodle thing too, and he looked. Yeah. I had a doodle thing too, and he looked just like your. Yeah, he. You know what's weird? His dad, the purebred standard poodle, and another dog had intentionally been bred right before this, and their dogs look exactly like Finley. But Finley was the only one from our batch that looked like him. So when I was delivering, because they were our next door neighbor, and the people who they had bred their dog with was related to them somehow, but I delivered to them too. They were both on my route at UPS. And I would see their dog all the time, and I would be like, holy crap, it's just my dog. Like, there's my dog is right here. But Finny, way cuter. He's the sweetest guy. I know, Junie, I would say you're the sweetest guy, but you're not. Juniper has changed in her look so much, too, over the years. She used to have, like, this dark V thing in her forehead, kind of like this crease I get right between my unibrow. It's, like, the only thing that makes my eyebrows think they're not the same thing. That's why I squint so much. My beard is all jacked up. You should have kept them all puppies. I know. Kept all the puppies? Yeah, right. There's nothing I despised more than waking up every morning to a room that we had sequestered to keep these puppies in, just full of puppy turds. And not, like, puppies don't shit like dogs. Like, there was just dog turds everywhere. Ugh, the entire, oh my God, worst moment of my life. We'd wake up every morning and be like, who's gonna do it today? And then Finley, of course, would be the little bastard at the baby gate knocking all of the gate over, and then all of these puppies with turd paws just running through the house. Ugh. They're so cute, yes, but that's why pictures are a thing. You know? Pictures of puppies and kittens. It's just like Luigi. I felt so bad because, well, I don't feel bad about it. But like, we had just gotten Moxie because Kelly had 2 cats when she moved in, but they were pretty old, and like, both of them eventually passed away. But we got Moxie when the first one passed away, like 6 months later. And then we weren't gonna get another cat, but then her black cat passed away. And that one was a little bit more, he was an outdoor cat, but like, still. kind of sad. It's still obviously sad when it happened, but I've always had a little black cat in my life. Like there's like I think a black cat's my spirit animal because I have bad luck too anyway. So maybe it's just the cats. Maybe I should think about that. Oh, I lost it. Wait. So when Kelly showed me a picture of this little Maine Coon cat, and instantly when I saw it, it's the same thing with Finley. I was like, oh my God, I want him. I need him now. You have a giant schnauzer and he's super scruffy. Yeah, he gets those like face things too. Yeah, puppies do leave putting landmines. That is a good way to put it. A puppy IUD, I think is a birth control. I don't know. I have a little joke. You want to hear it? Is it my height? What? Let me hear it. Yes. You know what I realized about my student loans, and this is my not advice at all for anybody. I went to get a car, and I'd been paying on my student loans, right? So I was like, oh, they must have some payment history or whatever for like credit. Like, it's got to be doing something. Went to the car dealership, and they're like, no, paying on your student loans does nothing for your credit. Like, it'll hurt your credit if you don't pay it. And I was like, oh. They're like, do you have a pay stub? And I was like, yeah. And they saw my pay stub, and they're like, well, okay, you got a good job at UPS. They sold me the car then, but it's like my student loans weren't doing me any good. So I was like, I'm not paying that right now. If the government can spend $11,000 a second right now, they don't care about my student loan payment. I'm just going to leave it at that. I think the world is going to have to realize that they're going to have to forgive everybody's student loans after this giant crisis we're about to cause in the economy. And all the boomers are going to be so old, they won't need to buy anything. So all the kids they've drowned in student loan debt will be the ones that they'll have to forgive to give some money to get the economy going again. But I mean, that's just my thought. But I mean, I'm only 5'7", but I just thought I was just making a joke because people like, if you're not 6 foot tall, I don't know. I don't mind being as tall as I am. I've never once had a like a known height issue that's ever like kept me from doing anything. I did touch a basketball rim one time. That's about as good as I got. I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, no, my height's never really bugged me that much. Ooh, I do have peanut butter cookies downstairs. If I go to the grocery store, what am I supposed to get for food here? I kind of want to get something like a steak. I kind of want to eat a big honking steak right now. I feel like it's a doomed world because, like, I had a bigger dream when I grew up, but now everything is crazy. No, don't think that way. You just need to, like, adapt and think of, like, something that you wanted to do it in a different way. It's the same thing with, like, AI doing all these different things. Like, I love art, but I've never been able to really get my ideas onto, like, paper or canvas or, like, anything like that, but I've started using, like, Claude to help me like come up with plans or like help me with my ADHD for strategies and like sending me reminders for like how to break things down. And it's like, I don't think the world is going to get to a point where things are going to be so bad we don't have the stuff we have right now. But I think that the quick succession of things will stop happening. And I think that we're going to be, holy moly, way less globalized. We're going to need to, yeah, I like Claude help me with my inspiration. Yeah, I like Claude help me with my logos and stuff too. Like I have a Claude thing and I have a Gemini thing for like some other stuff. Like I like exploring with it. I've always liked technology and I'm not so sure it's going to be able to take over everything that we do because it still fucks up way a lot on silly things. But it's also something that we're making and judging and basing off of things that us humans have created. And us humans don't do everything right. We always make things we expect to work every time and then just don't. And it's like, I think AI is kind of going to be one of those things where it's like, there's always going to have to be someone keeping it there to make sure that it doesn't hallucinate into like mecha something weird. But it's also, man, it's if one of those like data centers goes down, it's just going to shut the lights out to it. I don't know. I thought you were saying you're a dwarf. No, I'm not a dwarf. I did go to school with someone that was legally considered a small person. They were like 4'10", I think. Yeah, like Claude is so good, and like all the stuff that I've been doing, it like keeps coming out with like co-work is crazy. I've done websites. Like my friend and I want to do this leather stuff, and it's like, why wouldn't I just use like anti-gravity and Claude to code my own website? Like, why would I spend $10,000 for someone to design a website? Like, I like AI for certain things, but annoying how. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing. I don't know if you remember when blockchain stuff, like crypto was starting to take off, and all of these companies were adding blockchain to the end of their names, and they were getting investment from investors that didn't know anything about the company. They were just assuming it was crypto related. And there were companies just taking advantage of that. Like, it's so silly. It's the same thing with AI. Every company is trying to put an AI, huh? No, you're not on camera. I'll turn it this way a little extra anyway. But Claude was great for logos. But no, $200 is for the max. Let me look. I got Claude open right here. I have the max plan. I pay $20 a month. That's for individuals. No, I have the pro plan. Sorry. I pay $17 a month. $20. No, it is 20. I had the yearly price on there. I'm a dipstick. The $100 a month one is choose 5 or 20 times more usage than pro. Higher output limits for all tasks. But I think it has a million character context box now. Or a million tokens. So you can put like everything into it. No, I'm just saying I paid an artist. Yeah, exactly. And that's the thing is like I don't want to take away from artists, but I want to take away from people who are trying to do something that isn't $200 worth of like work. You had to come up with the idea. You had to come up with all of the things you want incorporated. Like you might have had to refine it. Like there's lots of stuff. Like I actually have. Yo, man, have you watched Game of Thrones? Yes, I have watched Game of Thrones. Did you see my? A girl is Arya Stark from Winterfell. Is that why you said that? Because I got that at the HBO shop in New York City. It's pretty sweet. You look like, haha, oh. That's the redheaded guy, right? Who am I thinking of? It's been a hot minute. Come on, who's Tormund? Oh, yeah, that's who I thought. Yeah. He's the guy from the other side of the wall, right? Sorry, I'm not trying to screw this up. My camera, the little thing holding my tripod is getting loose. All right. Yeah, that's him. Sweet. Teal Gamer. I like teal and I like gamers. So, cool name. Amazing painting, by the way. That one behind me or the Arya Stark one? I didn't do the Arya Stark one. I did do the jellyfish one, though. But I lasered that onto my thing. Santa, I subbed, you're pretty cool. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, that Arya Stark, that was my favorite scene. Like, that's my favorite part from the whole series when that blind, or that girl just keeps beating her up and beating her up and beating her up. And then she just cuts the candle and the lights go out. Bang. Yeah, it's up in the... Can I zoom like this? Oh, I can. Wow, that's weird. Right there. Does Finley have to get haircuts? Yes, Finley does have to get haircuts, but he has not gone in a hot minute. But another jellyfish thing I did, I lasered this jellyfish onto a ceramic tile. And I'm trying to go through and color it. That one's more of a Man of War. Uncle Anderson, what's going on? We're not going to play ring toss with onion rings, right? I told you last time that I hate my onion rings getting on the grass. Yeah, the tiles is like my favorite part. Like I really like I did this with my laser too on a this is multimedia thing. Me and my friend want to do some leather wallets. Everywhere's got a beard, brother. I can't see it super well. Let me flip my camera around here. Sorry, you just saw right into my brain. But yeah, I laser etched this on just a piece of leather. I got a whole bag of leather I'm trying to put stuff on. This is pretty small, and the detail it got was kind of crazy. So we're trying to do stuff like that on leather stuff to try to... Oh, muted myself. There we go. What's the orange device? The lighter or this? Yeah, it came out way better than I expected. I just got a new laser program the other day that I was trying out, so that was fun. But yeah, I do a bunch of laser stuff. I did this. This is one of my favorite things I did. I found this book at a Catholic Charities. It's by the same guy who wrote the Amityville Horror. But then I lasered this on the front of it. I don't know. And I don't know if they have any hoods either. I don't know. Not that I am aware of. Probably somebody I went to college with. Debatable. I like that name. Hello, G. How you doing? Good, good. I'm doing all right. Do you like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy books? I've never actually read or watched the... Well, I might have watched the movie, but I've never... Who's in the... I've never read the books. I like reading, and I like what I take from reading, but if I read something, I struggle retaining that stuff. Like, it's so hard to, like, keep it. Whoa, what's up, my mans? Have you been here this whole time? I feel like I haven't seen you chat for a minute, but I don't know. I know, I need to listen to them. If I listen to audiobooks, I can, like... I get that stuff down, but it's just... I used to listen to a lot of books at work, and then $1 for every second for the rest of your life, or $10 million cash. I think I would like $1 for every second. Because I just think that would be more fun. Do I get to find them? Do I just find $1 every second? Because it's kind of like, I think that would get overwhelming too also. They really... What am I getting taxed on? Am I getting taxed on the dollar or the $10 million? They're really great. I think I'd like them too. I feel like they're probably good. Always heard about them. Anyways, your usual. Oh, yeah. Did I not say? Were you here? F-117 or probably the SR-71. I like the one. I also like B-52s because Loring had B-52 fly in one time, and they just did like one of those low and slow flyovers, and my son was on my neck, and I was like, hey man, I was like, that's the sound of death. If you see that, buddy, I was like, it's not good. Non-retired, yeah. The F-117. Could that be? Would you say that maybe not have ran a mission here every once in a while? I think they used it not that long ago. Did they not use it when they dropped the bunker busters? I don't think it dropped the bunker busters, but I think they had it fly a mission, at least during Trump's administration. You look like you'd be so much better bald. Brother, that's like someone telling me I'd look better without a beard. Like, it'd be crazy how good you'd look with a beard and a bald head. You have not seen the shape of my head, man. Okay, I'll say it's retired. Probably a B-52 then, the Stratofortress. I like the ones that launched the little drone mother pods and stuff too. The B-52. All the variations are sick. You look better without the beard. I would look like a girl. I would look like, who's the girl who shaved her head? The bald one in the like 90s. She was a singer. Bald lady. Yeah, I'd look like Sinead O'Connor. Yes, I don't want to look like Sinead O'Connor, and that is who I would look like. Yeah, I do need to shampoo it. But all the shampoo I have is like rough on my face, and I had these giant, I had a giant dry spot underneath my beard. My skin isn't dry underneath my beard. Let's have a story time. What's the scariest experience? Okay, so paranormal scary experience. I was going down, there's this road called the Black Woods in Maine, and there was, back in the 1800s, there's a story that this lady on her wedding day named Catherine Hill, her and her husband were in a carriage, and the carriage flipped over, and they died. And so on this stretch of road is supposedly their spirit. or like the spirit of Catherine. They call it Catherine's Hill. And you're going through the stretch of wood, and it's like Machias, Maine is always so foggy. It's like got the coastal Maine. It's real old. Like there's not a lot around. Pine trees, woods, spooky noises. Like I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it. Honestly, you're not gonna be able to see them, but I have them. And me and my friend were going to a summer league basketball game to watch our girls' high school basketball team play like another school from like way downstate they wouldn't normally play. But our girls were really good at this point. They had won like 3 state championships in a row. And they were playing like Class A teams, and we were a Class B team. Or no, Class D team, sorry. We had 200 kids in our high school total. And we were playing schools that had like the cap that you could have in the state. So we were going through the woods, and we see this, like up ahead, we see this lady, and like she just didn't look right. She just looked gray. Like had like her clothes looked gray, just looked dusty. Like you wouldn't see, like we see hitchhikers all the time, but seeing a dusty hitchhiker is like not something I've ever seen. Like I've been dusty, I've been homeless. No, I haven't. But I know what it looks like. I do have tattoos. I have a giant one on my leg too. So anyway, we're going down, and you're supposed to stop. If you see the figure, you're supposed to stop to offer her help because they died. No one stopped to help. Apparently, like her spirit just wants like to move on. There's like all kinds of stuff going on with that story. Anyway, you can look it up. It's like a very well-known Maine ghost story. So we're driving through that. We see this thing. And we didn't stop. We were just both looked at each other like, "Hold, dude, no. Drive. So we get, nothing happens. We're like, okay, like a car accident or something bad fortune is supposed to come upon you. And we thought it was supposed to be instant, you know, like you drive away, something bad happens right then. No, it's like Final Destination type shit. So we're driving back. The basketball game happens. Everything's fine. Sun's starting to go down. It's getting a little dark. Of course, like I said, near the coast, it's getting foggy. There's lots of ups and downs. There's open spots where there's blueberry fields, but then there's pine trees. So there's like, it's real dark. Like there's no street lights. Like if you wanted to see the stars, this is the place, like the areas you go. You're in the woods. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, right in the same area, deer comes out of nowhere. Smash, hits the car, flies over where I'm sitting, like in the windshield. I see its face all deformed, its tongue come flying, well, out of its mouth, but like hanging out of its mouth, you know, and it just flies off. Like, smashed it, gone, figured it's on the side of the road. We pull over, call the game warden. We're like, holy shit, you'd think I was gonna get some free meat, right? You would think. Game warden shows up. My friend's car, huge dent. We hit it so hard, it pushed the mounts for where the engine's mounted, it shifted everything back. He had to get his car worked on. Like his car never drove right after this. The game warden shows up, got his flashlight, looking all around. There is not fur, there is not blood, there is not a marking where a deer hit the ground. Nothing. No sign of a deer anywhere except for the smash in the front of the car and the giant dent. And then we're like, wait, are you looking like Tattoo Cross? Yeah, so there's so much for me to read here. People have been going off here. Anywho, yeah, I just, Warden ate good that week. He probably did. You're right. We were probably just two high school kids freaked out because we hit a deer in a ghosty spot, or a spooky spot. Too spooky for me. I'm out, brother. But I've also, like, I hit another deer that I didn't find before, but there was fur. There was, like, fur in the grill of my Monte Carlo. Like, there were 4 people watching and 20 thumbs. I should have screenshotted that. Anyway. Yeah, so that was probably the spookiest moment I've ever had. But Maine is spooky. Maine is old. Maine is really just full of woods, like especially where I live, like in the dark where my little night light is in the yard, that's little security light. Out past that, pitch black. Just pitch black. Why did you let him steal your meat? Yeah, I know, but that game warden was way bigger than me and probably had a baton or at least a gun. FDBD. What does that mean? Fadabada. Na 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 na. Phenomena. Well, I'm glad you let me rant about that ghost story. I want to make a YouTube video about it because, like, we had learned about this in school too, in like one of our English classes. There's like just a main ghost stories book. Keyboard mash. Oh, sweet, nice. What kind of keyboard you got? I got this sucker at Martin's for like $50. It is heavy. The only thing that sucks is it doesn't have. I wish it kind of has legs, but this is a beefy boy. I had a keyboard buying problem for a while. Like my girlfriend told me if I kept coming home with keyboards, I was going to come home to no girlfriend. More ghost stories. Kelly, do you have any ghost stories? Oh, Kelly doesn't feel very good, but I will check back on her in a minute. I don't know if I have any more ghost stories, except for this time that I stayed at my friend's house and we read ghost stories about, no, it was like one of those magazine tabloid kind of things, but it was talking about ghost stories. And then we watched Scary Movie, like making fun of it, and I was so scared I peed my pants and had to go home. Yep. That was a good time last year. No, I was probably like, I don't know, I was young, but it was not a good time. Yeah, I don't feel good either. Oh, dude, that sucks. I hate that. Stomach, like flu, head congestion. What are you rocking with? Kelly's, like, anytime the weather gets like this, the pressure gets Kelly, like, so jacked up. The temperature fluctuation is not good for her MS either. So it's tough to, like, have the weather go up and down and up and down and up and down. But anyway, I am going to go get some lunch now. I have been on here for 2 hours at this point. I appreciate every single one of you, and I will be back later, probably. Thank you so much for all stopping by. And my sore throat, stuffy nose. The sore throat is probably, like, do you have any runny nose at all? Like, I always get a sore throat from, like, post-nasal drip gives me a sore throat, and then I start coughing, which makes it worse. But yeah, I'm gonna be back, and I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Bye. I hope you feel better. I'll chat with you, I'm sure, in a little bit. You never told me what your favorite plane is either. I'm like, when you said the thing about the B-1 Lancer, I was like, oh man. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.